Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Kraken Packs video. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with another box of Theros Beyond Death. We're going to open this bad boy up, see what kind of crazy nonsense we can open. I think we're short some Heliods. We would like to see some more Heliods. I would love to have a playset of Heliods so that I can, you know, build some of that sweet, sweet life gain deck, because I'm all about that life gain deck. Like, that mono white deck that's going around in standard right now is like totally my jam. Like, I know like people say, well, like mono red is like basically, you know, just the aggro deck. If you want to play aggro and you want to play a deck that, you know, can just smash face, play the red deck. Play red deck wins. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to play red deck wins. I want to play life gain and make my creatures massive and swole. Dreamstalker Manticore, Commanding Presence, Underworld Fires, and Nessian Boar with that sweet, sweet forest. And the Kraken token. Release the Kraken. What do we got here? Boom. Ba-boom. Farika Spawn. Careless Celebrant. Underworld Dreams, one of my favorite cards. Boom. And a Grave Breaker Lamia with a sweet island and a soldier token. Alright, alright. So again, our tokens are different this time. If you guys watched last box, you'll know that the first row had like all of the same token in it, which was weird. A weird scenario to be in. Agonizing Remorse. Heroes of the Revel. Commanding Presence, and Whoa Strata. Whoa Strata. Ooh, a foil Final Death. That looks gorgeous, by the way. Looks absolutely gorgeous in foil. Sweet, our first foil. Our first foil. Now, an interesting thing that we noticed last time in the box is that all of our foils seem to be clumped up, and then out of the other, what, 4 boxes of Theros we've opened for ourselves, actually, out of the 5 boxes that we've opened, 1 being for a patron, 4 being for ourselves, the amount of mythics in a row has been pretty high. Dryad of the Elysian Grove is a very good rare. One of the top hits from this set. Very nice. We'll take it. So it's interesting, like, all of the foils were in a row in the last box, and then the mythics were kind of like not really clumped together like they were with the other boxes, but also we got a very low count of mythics in the last box. Like we not a low count, but we got like the lower end of average, right? Nyx Herald, Dream. We had 3 enchantment creatures there, and we got Taranika, a Crowan veteran. And let me tell you, I haven't seen her played in standard at all. Haven't even seen her in draft. Played a few drafts, played a few sealeds. Haven't seen anyone play her at all. Laguna Band Storyteller, Klothys' Design, Soul Guide Lantern, and Erebos' Intervention. Our first garbage card. Not even like a nice ad for, like, you know, something else other than just no table required arena, blah, blah, blah. Staggering Insight, One with the Stars, Hateful Eidolon, and Arasta, the Endless Web. And a foil Scophos, War Leader. Alright, Island, Satyr token. Very nice. Let's get these packs a-rolling here. Alright, Elspeth's Nightmare. This card's just absolutely bone-crushing in, back-breaking in, Limited. Sage of Mysteries. Eutropia, my goodness. Storm Herald. There it is. Storm Herald's an interesting one. Someone tried to get me to build some decks around it in the early access event that happened. They were interesting to play. Needed a little bit of work. Impending Doom. Grey Merchant, Gary. Heliod's Punishment. And Nadir Kraken as our rare. Another nice rare there. Nadir Kraken is a fun card. Probably going to see some play in a number of commander builds, I would imagine. Considering it's just like a matter of like draw a card, get a 1/1 token, and make this bigger for 1 mana. Seems very good. Banishing Light, Furious Rise, Madomi's Prophecy, and Thassa, our first mythic. Very nice. There's a Thassa. We'll take it. And a foil Captivating Unicorn. Sweet. All right. It's very captivating, you know? Not because it's a captivating unicorn, but because it's just a foil unicorn. That's why it's captivating. So it's like extra, it's a captivating unicorn, right? Heroes of the Rebel, Dream Shaper Shaman, Minions Return, and Clothis, God of Destiny. That's 2 mythics in a row. 2 mythics, bottom left side of this box. Things are looking to be on par for mythics all being clumped together. What a surprise. Whirlwind Denial, that's the uncommon that's worth over $1 still. I don't know if it's still there. A lot of people were basically saying, yeah, it's going to be over $1 because, you know, it's pretty much there. Devourer of Memory, the Binding of Titans, and Idyllic Tutor is a nice little rare. And our foil rare for the box is a Protean Thaumaturge. I guess, is that how you pronounce it? Thaumaturge. Makes more sense, I guess. Mire Triton, Nessian Hornbeetle, Blood Aspirant, and Ashiok's Erasure. One of the worst counterspells I think I've ever seen. Nexus Warden Foil, very nice. Only because it's an enchantment, and it counters it, but then if the enchantment leaves play, they get the spell back, so it's not really like a true, it's more of like a delay the inevitable, and even if you want to bounce it to counter something else, then they get the spell back that you countered originally, and it's just kind of this weird, not ideal scenario. Now, once you have it on the battlefield, if you have flash things that can then copy it, and so that you can then make flash copies of that enchantment to then counter other things, I mean, cool. That would be pretty sweet. Nessian Wanderer, Siona, and our rare is Thrix, the Sudden Storm, and another foil Starlit Mantle. Very nice. Only 2 mythics there in a row at the bottom of that box, bottom of that row. Now that makes sense though, because there was only 3 packs left on the bottom of that row when we started hitting the mythics, so they're obviously going to be split up a little bit. Scophos Maze Warden, Dawn Evangel, Destiny Spinner, and Treacherous Blessing. This card's seeing a lot of play in the Doom Foretold deck. And a foil Entrancing Leer, which is pretty nice. The Treacherous Blessing is seeing a lot of play in the Doom Foretold decks, mainly because it lets you draw a bunch of cards and then you sack it to Doom Foretold, because you don't really want it to be in play anymore anyway, because otherwise you take a bunch of damage from playing your spells. Reverent Hoplite, Renata Called to the Hunt, Glimpse of Freedom, and ooh, all right, we'll take it. Non-foil, borderless Calyx Destiny's Hand. All right, sweet. Okay. Well, we have 2 Elspeths, and now we have a Calyx. What do we need? What's the last one? It's the I don't even remember. There's another walker, and it's completely blanking on it at the moment. Ashiok, that's the one we need. Shimmerwing Chimera, Fateful End, Field of Ruin, and ooh, 2 mythics in a row again. See that? Right in the middle of the second. Heliod Suncrowned, I'll take it. I need more of those, so I will take it. There's the Nightmare token from Ashiok. I'm ready to build this sweet life gain deck. I might even look at building some sort of white commander deck with Heliod in it. I don't know. Entrancing Leer, Warden of the Chained, Threnody Singer, and Ephemera, the Cacophony. Ooh, Foil Island. Very nice. There you go. Sweet. Foil Full Art Theros lands is pretty nice. A lot of people disappointed that the bundles came with the basic lands and not with the full art lands, especially since you get 20 foils. It seems kind of weird to me. Citizen Petitioner, Whirlwind Denial again, 2 copies of Whirlwind Denial, Escape Velocity, and Kiora Bests the Sea God, another mythic in the middle row, another foil in the middle row as well. Hero of the Nyxborn foil. Okay. All right, Kiora Bests the Sea God. I don't think we have any copies of that at the moment. I think that's our first copy of it. It's a very broken card in Limited. Absolutely broken. Archon of the Falling Stars, Mystic Repeal, Stinging Lionfish, and eat to extinction. And we got another foil rare, and it's a Temple of Plenty. We'll take it. We'll take it. Another garbage card. So we are almost 2/3 of the way through this box. We have 5 mythics, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 mythics, 2 foil rares. So I feel like we've hit our mythic cap and our foil rare cap, but you never know. So we had Ferris Band, Brawler, Siona, and then the Akroan War with a mountain and a soldier token. Alright. I guess Idyllic Tutor should be over here with Dryad, right? Probably. There's our Hero of the Nyxborn, which we got a foil copy of. A Chainweb Arachnir, Glimpse of Freedom, and Eidolon of Obstruction. Not really seeing a lot of play or anything like that. And then we got a foil Alarios, Enraptured. Enraptured. The Eidolon isn't seeing a lot of play or anything like that, just because like it's not amazing, to be honest. It's okay. It's a 2/1 first striker for 2, which was a common in Throne of Eldraine, right? Yeah, it has another ability that says that they cost 1 more, but like, unless you're coming up specifically against like a Planeswalker deck, it doesn't do much. Pharika's Spawn there, or Pharika's Spawn. Mischievous Chimera, Underworld Dreams, nice. And a Temple of Malice, our first land there out of this box, except for the foil one, of course. Temple of Plenty, and then Temple of Malice being the only 2 scry lands we've opened. You know what's interesting, though? We haven't hit any constellation arts of any of the uncommons yet, which is kind of interesting. Renata Called to the Hunt, Agonizing Remorse, Threnody Singer, and Protean Thaumaturge. Protean Thaumaturge. Alright, what do we got? How about Phalanx Tactics, Cling to Dust, Nessian Wanderer, and Mantle of the Wolf. There's that sweet, sweet Mantle of the Wolf right there. There it is. Seeing some play in the, enchantment decks that are running around. I think the Bant enchantment deck is my favorite one I've seen so far, although the... What is it? The Sultai? The Sultai one is pretty interesting, too. I think it's the Sultai one that I'm thinking of. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm thinking of blue, green. Yeah, blue, green, white is Bant, and green, white, and black is Abzan. Abzan? Maybe I'm thinking of Abzan? Haktos the Unscarred. Sorry, I had like a mad brain fart there, thinking of like what the heck I was talking about. What the heck are you talking about right now, Mr. B? I don't know. I'm just rambling. Acolyte of Affliction, Underworld Fires, Cling to Dust, and Phoenix of Ash, seeing play in the mono red aggro deck now. And another foil rare. Wow, 3 foil rares out of this box. Allure of the Unknown. Beautiful art by Seb McKinnon, by the way. Card not like super exciting or anything like that, but like absolutely gorgeous art by Seb. Knocking it out of the park, as is per usual. Mischievous Chimera, Shoal Kraken, Rise to Glory, and Gallia, the Endless Dance. Of the Endless Dance, I should say. I like Gallia. I really enjoy Gallia's card and abilities. Like, her abilities are just bonkers. Like, being able to, like, loot 2 cards for throwing away 1 randomly when you swing with 3 creatures and doesn't even have to include Gallia is pretty awesome in Limited, let me tell you. Slaughter Priest of Mogus, Minions Return, Hydra's Growth, and Timurit Calls the Dead. Swamp Goat Token. Okay, let's see. Archon of the Falling Stars. Hey, look at that, our first Constellation uncommon. Wow, it only took to the last, like, 10 packs. There it is. Timurit, the Chosen of Death. Chosen from Death, I should say. Favored of Iroas. And Heliod's Intervention. We should put that... I think I normally put them like here, right? That's why I had that space there open. Alisade of Life's Bounty, the Triumph of Anax, Hero of the Winds, and Enigmatic Incarnation. Ooh, a gold token. Who doesn't like gold? Right? Everyone likes gold. Everyone likes gold. Anax, Hardened in the Forge. Devourer of Memory. Oh, there's a Daxos. Daxos Blessed by the Sun. And a Dream Trawler, the mythic rare. This card is like just bonkers in Standard right now. When I come up against blue-white in Standard now, and if I haven't like managed to keep them like reduced in hand size or like making them play their threats and stuff by turn like 6, I'm just like, And then they play the Dream Trawler, and I'm like, okay, game over. There's nothing I can do about this. Shoal Kraken, because like you try to remove it with any kind of like non-board wipe effect, and it just sticks around, which is like absurd. Enemy of Enlightenment, and Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths. Now that being said, I should probably just be playing some sort of like board wipe, I guess. I guess Shatter deals with it pretty well. Like I'm playing mono white life gain, right? So I mean it's hard to play a board wipe in your own deck when you don't want to lose your own creatures. Wolf Willow Haven, Thundering Chariot, Sweet Oblivion, and Elspeth Conquers Death. Yeah, because even that enchantment doesn't get rid of the Dream Trawler, because the Dream Trawler can just gain hexproof before it gets exiled. So there is that. So I think we're going to be stuck here on 5 mythics. We did get a third foil rare, though. Acolyte of Affliction, Alarios Enraptured, Hydra's Growth, and another Haktos. A second copy of Haktos. But we did get a foil Daxos. Alright. Foil Daxos has come down a lot in price. I think people were just super excited about him at first because of the life gain. But like then it just kind of dropped. Shimmerwing Chimera, The Birth of Meletus, Careless Celebrant, and Allure of the Unknown. Well, there you go, folks. There it is. That's everything. That's all the things. That's all the things. Let's just kind of like lay these out here a little bit better so that you guys can see them all. Play two hack those there. There they are. Alright, so we ended up with what? Foil. So we only ended up with like 3 constellation cards, which is kind of funny. We ended up with 1 foil rare, 2 foil rares, 3 foil rares. We ended up with 1 foil island. And we ended up with 5 mythics. Now, that being said, we hit some of the better mythics here, too. We hit Heliod and Thassa, which are both very high on the price list at the moment, which is nice. But also, I just need Heliod's for a deck that I'm building. Thassa's I don't know if I'm in need of at the moment, but also, this is super sweet because I like getting these alternate art ones for my collection, specifically. I'm not going to play it, probably, but I do enjoy getting... Now, I don't think we've actually opened a regular copy of Calyx, have we? I don't know. I'll have to go back and check a look at my other videos and stuff. But I don't think we've hit that yet or not. But anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I have been your host, MrBevers. This has been box number 5 of Theros Beyond Death. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you want to help support the channel, you can do so over on my Patreon at patreon.com/MrBevers. I have things like grab bags, booster boxes, bundles, all that kind of good stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my Patreon grab bag videos. I do them live here on YouTube once a month, and I basically pull cards from a box for my patrons. And I try to include at least something of value or note. They basically get 2 rares guaranteed. They get a couple pulls of bulk things guaranteed, which could also be booster boxes or bundles in that grouping. Then there's also the green sleeves, which are all foils, and then there's the blue sleeves, which are commons and uncommons over $1 or more in value. TCG low prices. So That being said, you're always going to walk away with something in your grab bag that's over $1, right? So the idea here is that you're getting some kind of value. Yeah, you're going to get, you might get some good hits out of the rare pile or the foil pile, and you might even get a booster pack or a bundle out of the bulk pulls, which are just commons and uncommons. Now, the commons and uncommons can be from literally any set, because I basically just fill it with the cards that I buy for the One of Everything series. So you're going to end up with sets that are like old. So you're going to get old commons and uncommons, which are just kind of cool to have. People who are new to Magic, it's a great way to collect some of the older stuff without having to spend a whole bunch of money on it. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. If you can't support in a monetary value, I thank you for just being here. Don't forget you can like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell to get notifications. I do 5 videos a week, so lots of content. If you want to get those notifications, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you don't want to get those notifications, thanks for just being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.